What's up, guys?
Take this! Come at me! This should be the last of them.
Oh, is that all?
Oh man. There's some fun stuff that happened yesterday.
I wish there was
Allie,
something I could do for Liza, but without a miracle, we're left with only wishes.
Gnome might have some
I
more
think when
information
people
for
get
us.
together that are
We'll
really,
always
really
have
close to each other and they're friends with that,
Got some syrup.
they're overly fucking social and shit. My god, it's annoying sometimes.
Come at me!
Rival remains.
Got it!
We have procured
Yeah, we be sitting there kind of
prized
working that,
possession.
so I was just doing my stuff in that,
Grizzly!
and we had 6 people working. 6 people working. So we had 2 people that were doing customer service stuff in that.
Some instinct about it. Then let us honor their information.
And we had 2 people basically doing dishes, like just like side stuff.
Got it!
And like, and I was on the line doing my line work. I was making product and that
Yes!
with another person up. So we had basically 2-2-2. It was a good little team. So I was sitting there, I got on the line, I think around about
Taking this?
10 o'clock or something like that. And so I was sitting there on the line that
This is kind of exciting. A rare item!
all the way, and it was an off and on thing. But what I'm getting to in that, so I was sitting on the line and there was 2 people doing support, basically like dropping stuff, and cleaning stuff and that. And there was dishes. And I have to say, for like 3 fucking hours, give or take.
Don't let victory
You're
go to
supposed
your
to clean
head.
this one side, or one of the sides down that. The side wasn't clean completely all the way. The dishes weren't completely done that. They didn't set up anything that. I'm just looking like they were annoying. I just love how when
Stronger with every battle.
I do that stuff by myself, and I completely get it done in a matter of like maybe like a couple hours. Because it's a constant rotation.
Taking
You
this?
gotta, you know, wait for stuff to get done, blah blah blah. So it's an off and on thing. So I'm just sitting there like thinking about something, I'm like,
Let's teach them a lesson!
For your assistance.
and I was just sitting there like thinking about something, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's taking people so damn long? When we have 6 people, we have 2 people on each side in that, like, shit should be getting done extremely fucking fast, and like, it's not that people can't do it, it's not like they're, like, unable to do it, they just don't want to, they do it very sporadically, so they don't focus on it. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like,
Yes.
it's like it's, like I said, everything I talk about has nothing against anybody. They just do whatever they want to do. I just comment on, you know, what's the reasoning behind all the reasons why people do specific things like that. Because that's why I like to research that, you know, how people do things. And so, I'll be sitting there looking at it from my perspective about what I do compared to what they do as people and that, you know. They're like, okay, you know, I like to stay busy. You know, I don't like to sit there and just, you know, talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Like some people talk and they get so sidetracked they have to get all these emotions out and that by communicating that. Like, okay, I can understand that. You know, off and on you can
What's a
communicate
boat
that,
doing
but
over there?
you
The
should
body
be able
of water that
to.
kept it afloat.
You should be able to work at the same time. You know?
May have wasted away.
Let me see. Nice.
And I've always tried to like look at it from that perspective.
That's
Like you
absurd.
should be able to work, get your stuff done. Like get your stuff done before you start to play. You know, it's always good to work first before you start playing.
Taking this.
You know, but like the more I look at it from that perspective, I don't see people like
There's Lil Cactus.
I don't see people actually do that. Like they'll want to play more. And they'll literally sit there, and I see it all the time. They'll sit there and in a break room or something, and they'll just sit there and like there's stuff to be done, like dishes, and, like there's always something to be done. And they don't think to do it. They're like, oh, no, never chance I can take a break. I can take a break. I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, I'm looking at myself, and like, did I grow more stronger in that to where like I don't look at things from them perspectives anymore? Like, and like. Like I have to say, like it seems like it has. Like I can work enormous amount of hours and not fucking sit there and have to take a fucking break. You know, it's just like I'll eat food and that's it.
And up the water.
No, but these younger people that like they have to take so many breaks. I'm like, why the fuck are you taking a break every like 2 hours? You're like, oh man, I gotta sit down. That I'm hurting. And I'm like, how? You haven't even done nothing. Like you just sat there, like done the bare minimum of like work. I was like, is this how weak society is? Where these youth people and that, and they're like 20s and shit, they act like they're fucking 50 and that. They're just so fucking like.
Got your back.
And I'm just like, damn, like, is this how it is? Like, how weak are you? Like, oh man, I had a long day, man. Like,
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
I wake up and go to the fucking gym and slam weights for an hour or so. Work out till complete exhaustion. You're complaining about a job that's pretty fucking simple.
Let me see. A rare item.
And saying that, you know,
Let's teach them a lesson.
that's a hard fucking job.
Okay.
Like, are you
Stronger
serious?
every battle.
Like, you're not even doing anything. You're doing like the bare minimum shit.
Our forces made this outcome an obvious one.
This shouldn't take long.
Our
You know, I'm
forces made
just
this
sitting there
outcome
like
an
listening
obvious
to
one.
like oh my back hurts, this hurts, that hurts, this hurts. You know, people say I gotta wear like a back support type shit. You're fucking young. Where's your strength at? Why is everyone so fucking weak? Like, jeez, for real guys?
If they insist on instigating a battle, we will always honor their instinct.
Like, how weak are you? You wanna fucking like? You should be ashamed of yourself how weak you are. Like, don't you ever like look at yourself like, damn, I'm weak. I need to lift weights and try to figure out how to get stronger and shit.
Elemental vessel is ready.
Like, you should look at yourself team like that, like.
Got it. We triumphed together.
Like, I personally don't get it anymore because just going to the gym just for like a couple months and really working out and trying to build muscle on that, I've grown stronger and like. If I see people that aren't as strong and I'm just like, it's fucking sad. Like, it's just like, you're fucking weak as a human being. You need to grow.
Until the very end.
Taking this.
Like, you shouldn't be that weak at that age. Like, what do you do for your whole entire life? Didn't do any type of like exercises and that? You just sit there all day and like, it's just how weak society is. Like, no one wants to fucking do anything that makes them stronger anymore. They just want to bitch and cry about how fucking.
I can handle this alone.
And I see it so much nowadays. I'm like, I barely went to the gym. Like, yeah, I still have my problems and that, you know, with certain things.
Let me see. Nice.
You know, I gotta work out my hamstrings, my glutes more, and I have to get my, you know, my ass, you know, more athletic and shit. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you work on those things. Why sit there and just complain about them? Like, oh, time to go on pain medication, guys. I go on pain medication at like 20-something years old, you know, and ruin my fucking life at that age. I'm not even joking here.
What new unseen challenges await us?
I go on pain medication, guys. I'm not even joking. That's what these kids do, man. They instantly go on pain medication. They instantly go to the Advil. They're like, I gotta take an Advil. Why? Because I hurt. Like, you don't hurt. Pain is something that your body has because you're missing out on something. Something's happening when it's not supposed to happen.
Very end. Oh, is that all?
This will make for a nice one more. I feel myself getting stronger. Yes.
Like I say, I got a pain in my fucking back right now. My glutes. The upper glutes a little fucking rough right now. The way I'm sitting, that if I have to arch my back forward, you know, stick my chest, arch my back forward, and I can relax my shoulders and shit. Like, it's just, our body creates pain, so we can be able to neutralize certain things once you figure out where that pain's coming from. And we do stretches, or we move around. That's why I move around, so good. Keep your blood flow going on that.
Let me see. Nice.
I mean, whenever went out for a walk or a jog, you seem to feel better afterwards. It's kind of the reason why.
Where to next?
No, it's just little things and that, and like this stuff gets kind of annoying now because I keep hearing all these complaints and that, and then they think that's okay to keep on doing it, and they get really fucking obnoxious with it too, and they keep on doing it, and it's just like, well, I'm right, you're wrong, and blah blah blah. It's like, why the fuck do you want to be weak? Why do you want to be weak? You know, the good old days back then, no, everyone wanted to be strong like Arnold, or to be strong in general as a person, had to be able to run a mile or so straight and all that stuff and that, like, you barely see that much anymore. You know, I can see it from a certain perspective. Not like I don't run much anymore, and that so me running a mile might be a little difficult, but I can still fucking do it.
I've got your back.
You know, other people, man, like they struggle with the bare minimum of shit. And I'm like, dude.
There I go. Come at me.
That was hardly worth the energy.
I don't know. I just see it so much. Because I don't like seeing that people want to be weak. It despises me. It's like, why do you want to be weak? Like, if we talk about them being weak, they get fucking upset about it, and they start yelling, like, really fucking upset.
Okay.
You need to press on.
Grant me power. I'm brimming with power. I can handle this alone.
I might have gone a bit overboard.
But yeah, what happens is, like, actual taking criticism and being like, okay, you know what? You know, this older person's telling me something, maybe I should take it as a thing and be like, oh, but no one never does. It's like a little bit of criticism is always good. I can move around a little bit. Oh. But like it's like so this is how the scenario went. So we were working on the line now, we were actually getting shit done, we were actually getting pretty busy. Now we had spurts of busyness, you know, we had like, you know, off and on, like an hour's worth of work off and on. But we always stay consistently busy. But here's the point. When we're not busy, and people are just sitting there talking, guacking and that for like 5 or 10 minutes, you know, they all sit down and they all sit in the thing, and I'm just sitting there like they must have been like, what are you guys doing? It's like, I'm not gonna, here's what it is, it's becoming personal now to a certain extent. I hate overworking myself because I'm strong. When everyone else is fucking weak around me and they don't get shit done because they're always like, oh, it's been a long day and that, oh, I didn't get any sleep and that. Okay, I understand that, but that's the problem. You come into work to be effective at work, right? So if you're not effective at work, it fucks you over later on. Then you gotta rush and do shit. This is what, you know, I guess young people are doing that. Because I used to do it myself, but now that I'm older now, I try to stay focused on my work. I said when something is a pain in the ass to fucking do, like cleaning, no one likes cleaning. You know, sitting there and doing like an hour's worth of dishes because you sporadically didn't want to like take out, you know, 3 or 4 pans and try like clean throughout the day, so it makes it a little bit more easier. You're still gonna get done, but you're not gonna do it all at once. Well, that's the factor that people don't want to think about. It's like every time they take a break, they want to literally, on their phones, And like, okay, well, if there is policies, you're not supposed to be on your fucking phone, which most works have that, but they can't. They can't do it because then no one wants to get hired. And I say, well, that's the problem is no one wants to regulate work over personal life as much. Unless they have to, like, you know, like their main job, like dealing with customers and that, they have to do that because then they get complaints. Well, you know, objects and that, like cleaning that, they can't complain about you not doing it at that moment. If they can sit there. So I'm sitting there, almost done. I'm almost done with my day. It's a little bit past 2 o'clock. I'm looking around there. I see that people are all just sitting there. You know, they're trying to work in that, but they're like barely working, and I'm just sitting like, okay. I'm just walking around that because the customer job, everyone does great with the customer job. But when it comes down to the cleaning and that, they take their time. I'm like, and we had 6 people today. So in my brain, I'm thinking, I'm not going to fucking do anything because there's so many people here and I'm tired of doing all this excess work when you got 1,000 motherfuckers here. And they periodically let one person literally do as they please, and they help out when they can. Like I said, it's nothing personal, it's the work related thing. Some people just fucking suck at work. They use it as a personal time. I'm thinking to myself, stop. As soon as you step in the damn door, it's fucking work mode. It's focus on what you can do at work to make it get done. Trash, cleaning stuff, waiting for your shift to begin, you know, because you might, you know, because you're clocking in an hour before everybody else leaves, or 2 hours before everybody else leaves. So you think about the little things you can do. Normally it's just cleaning, taking out trash, the simple stuff, picking up stuff, you know. Get your mind ready for you to get on the line and do your main purpose. First thing I go do, and I don't do it as much anymore because there's like 1,000 people there, and like they do the bare fucking minimum, and they like sit there talk. They do. You got trash to do, guys. You're at work. You guys are like always talking, or they're like trying to get all this attention on you and that. Okay, I get it. But anyone teach you that work comes first before you play? You ever think of that mentality and that should be how you live life? Because if you play too much and don't work at all, then how the fuck do you live? You don't. So like I'm thinking to myself that I'm just like, okay, you know what, like, well, what can I do? You know, I don't want to work too much because I know that I have more endurance than everybody in the place I work at. Because I lift weights, I'm healthy in that, I keep my ass going. So like everybody else, I'm like, okay. And I get people like complaining about their back hurting and shit. I'm like, you've only been here for 3 or 4 hours. My back hurts. Drink fluids. Drink water. Electrolytes. Normally water does the trick. Have salt. Like, eat a good meal before you come in here. Get all your salts, get your electrolytes, and take multivitamins and that. Give your body the nutrients it needs so you can be able to work. And I'm just sitting there like thinking to myself, I'm like, okay. Like, you see a person that's literally 10 years older than you, and they're fucking working, and they're busting their ass. And like, I barely ate any food the bulk of my shift, besides the last like couple hours. I had like, they got 12, I had 1 thing of food. Other than that, I was working and just drinking water and stuff, and had G Fuel with me and that. I wasn't eating because I know if I ate too much food, I was gonna get tired. So I did one thing, I ate one little thing, and I was good. Trying to get used to dieting, you know, and just eating a little bit here and there. So I'm gorging myself, which is stupid. And what I'm trying to get to is, I keep seeing all these things and that I don't fucking do anymore. And I just want to work and go home. I'm not trying to make all these friends and that and have a little attention. Yeah, every once in a while I'll laugh and giggle and do stupid shit and that. But like, it happens. Because, you know, you gotta be friendly, you know, with people and that. Because you're working with people for months and months and months. You see them all the time and that. You always end up talking about personal stuff. Everybody always eventually gets to know each other a little bit each day. They work together. And so I'm just sitting there like, come on guys, work. It's like 2 o'clock in the damn morning and like it's taking you guys so long to do stuff. And yeah, you're getting it done, but it should have been done already. Like, just focus on your job. That's it. You can always play. It's either or another. You can play around and work and that and barely get anything done. Or you can play around and work and get shit done because, you know, chewing bubblegum and walking at the same time is kind of hard for some people in that. They can't focus on 2 things at once. But then you have sporadic conversations. You get so much done, and then you go and have your little conversation. You get so much done. Like, it's not that there's anything wrong with what's going on, but it's just a nuisance the way I think about the things that I do and that. And the way I see people rely on me so much to get like these little tasks done. It's just like, you got 100 fucking people here. And periodically I got, you know, basically be a manager here and there and do multiple things and that because stuff needs to get done because one of the workers is like sporadically like all over the place and she's not really focused. And it's like, oh my god. I'm like, come on guys, like fucking for real, just work. And no one wants to talk to this person that because the person feelings get upset and shit like that. Oh my god, like yeah. I'll be up front with you. Your hours get lowered, sorry. You know, if you can accomplish shit at nighttime and do your job like you're supposed to, either move to a shift or you don't have to do any of that stuff and that. And that's basically one of the things that we're talking about now. And it's nothing against the person that they're just not good at focusing. You know, task at hand. You know, they want attention. And so, you can get attention and that cool, but you gotta do your job too. Like not everything's regulated through fucking emotions. There's logical standing points. There's logical things that need to get done first before you fucking start emoting all the damn time. Like, you need to see shit needs to get done that you don't need to have someone tell you to fucking do it. You get these full-grown adults that get out of high school and that, and they're all fucking retarded. Like, they don't know basic work ethics. They just sit there and, like, run into a fucking wall. And, like, they're like, why is the wall in my way? Accountability. Solid piece of material. Yeah, you can't walk through it, so stop trying to fucking do it. It shouldn't be like that. Yeah, it's called you're self-centered and selfish. Everything should be about what you think, but reality's not like that. If reality was what you thought, there wouldn't be a fucking reality. Hone yourself to humbling yourself. To know reality's realities. You have to do stuff. I mean, yeah, you could be lazy. Yeah, right now, I don't have to go to work till fucking 9 o'clock. So more or less likely, I'm gonna stream, talk a bunch of stupid shit. Maybe get some knowledge out of it, because it seems like that's what happens with me. Go on a rampage of rambling about bullshit. But there's more direct ways to deal with lazy, unfocused people. You tell them the straight fucking truth. If they get upset about it, you're like, well, this is a job, okay? I shouldn't have to babysit your ass. If I have to babysit you, then you have to give me 50% of your fucking paycheck. But you ain't gonna do that because you want freeloading money. And it's getting to the purpose It's getting to the time that there's stuff that needs to happen, and it's taking forever to happen. That because the fucking emotional feelings that everybody has of not making someone feel bad. I don't give a fuck. Like, this is the problem. Here's what I'll say this up front. This is the problem when you get emotionally attached to people at work. You want to cater to them like fucking children. No. Do your fucking job, please. We all have a job to do. We can make it easier for each other. If there's one person that doesn't want to do as much, you tell the motherfucker, hey, you better pick the fuck up or get the fuck out. Bye-bye. You gotta put them in fucking timeout like a fucking child. That's why timeout's there. Getting grounded. It's teaching you discipline of suffering. You have to suffer. And like, I get these people that they're like, they get catered to. I ask them, can you get a job that's closer to your house and that, so you don't have to be having someone that's, I guess, your friend getting fucked over? No, cater to me, please, please. Treat me like a child, and that's what it is, to a certain extent. Because that's where the situation's at. Someone's beating their head against the fucking wall. We got a conversation about it. Like, stop treating them like fucking children. Say, hey, no more. You need to grow up. But the concept is they worry about them. They get all butthurt about them and that a little bit because they're like, what if something happens? Well, shit happens. I said I used to walk 30 minutes to work every day. Like, you have to do it. You can't be afraid of everything. You can't be cuddled. Even though our world is very, very spoiled in the United States, everyone's fucking spoiled, and like we're all catered to like a bunch of fucking pussies, some people aren't. I'm not catered to anybody. I come home, I do what I have to do, I leave. I live in my parents' house. Yeah, I've been doing that shit for 26 fucking years. Nothing's changed. But I've changed. I push myself. Doesn't matter where you live at, you could still do more. Just because you don't pay bills, it doesn't mean that you can't produce something and stabilize yourself to make yourself better. This is the biggest concept I get with younger people now. They blow all their fucking money, they're all weak as fuck, and they don't get their shit done. And I see it too much. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are people so weak nowadays? Like, what's going on? Everyone's got back disorders. Everything's got a disorder with them. And they keep making up all these excuses. I'm like, damn, society is really poisoned. Like, I grew up with Boy Scouts, with being honorable, with being, want to be heroic and shit. Want to lift a lot of weights, lift big weights and shit, and be strong. And like, everyone's the opposite now. They mock strong people. But when shit comes to fucking push, it's the big fucking strong men and strong women have to push through this bullshit. A bunch of weak fucking twat waffles out there. Always complaining about how they hurt. And they freak the fuck out when they get a little bit of pain on them. Where's my Advil at? I need to smoke a gallon a week because the pain's so severe. I'm like, dude, I go through pain every damn day. I say, work out with me one fucking day. I promise you, you won't do it again. You're like, oh my god, my muscles hurt for like 3 or 4 days straight. I can barely fucking walk. How do you do this? It's so invigorating. Yeah, it's called being tough. Like a week ago, I had massive chest and fucking back pain. My muscles were fucking infuriatingly painful. Which is telling me I probably need to eat more protein. I was having muscle growing pains. I woke up with slightly bigger muscles. Pain is an inevitable thing, and people don't understand that you have to have pain. Pain is an initial thing to tell you that something's wrong with you or that something's happening to your body. And like people don't like to feel that pain because they're so sensitive. Like right before I left on that, you know, I was working on something, they were cleaning something, and they dropped something. It slipped. They dropped something on their foot. And I'm like, okay, that shit's painful, and that I understand, you know, it's painful, and that. And like, they went into a rampage of yelling and screaming and like doing all this traumatic shit, which I understand it hurts. You know, you'd be like, oh fuck, my foot hurts. They're all like, oh my god! They're yelling and get all pissed. Yeah, you're not used to pain because you don't go through anything painful. Like, I get scratches and I burn the fuck out of my hand. I say, oh, I burn my hand. Everyone reacts to pain differently, of course. But some people, they throw in a big ass fucking traumatized tantrum. Like, oh, I burned my hand. Oh, my finger hurts. I'm like, do you want any more attention on you? You'd be like, oh, hey, how you feeling? I'm feeling so bad. My good little scratch. You're scratchy. You're like, holy cow. Kind of pathetic. Like, oh wow, you got a scratch. Fuck off. Keep on working. Put a band-aid on it. You don't want to give me attention? No, because I'm just going to make fun of you and you're going to get more mad at me because I think that shit's hilarious. Like every single fucking damn time. It's like Emote City. Everything that happens, it's just like constantly have to hear about it. I burn myself probably like 20 times a day. And of course, they're not severe burns, but shit gets hot. I wag it off like, damn, that's hot. And then I keep on fucking working. Some people are like, oh my god, my hand's on fire. Well, get your hand out of the fire then. Oh my god, give me attention. No, I don't want to, bitch. Fuck off. Like, what's wrong with you? And I see it so much. And I'll be sitting like, oh my god. It's like, my elbow hurts. Like, okay, so we're going to start through the day of yesterday. How many times I have people emoting about them hurting themselves or hitting themselves? Like, naturally, like, they run into shit, and they're always like, oh, this. I probably collected 30 fucking times I hear people emote about something they hit, or something that burned them, or something that did something to them. And matter of fact, yeah, it is all women, because men don't do this. Men don't fucking emote 24/7 because something happens to them. Every once in a while we do, but it's more or less a very quiet emote. And yes, there's a difference between a lot of women and men. Men don't do that shit because we don't have time for the, oh my god. And I get it. You know, it's how you're raised and that. Some people are raised differently than that. Some people are raised with more of a tough exterior than that. Cool. But it doesn't matter about that. It's what is. Reality. What people actually are. It's fucking hilarious. Nothing against anybody, but my god, 24/7. I say it's like 30 fucking times. Probably one person, probably emoted, probably more or less likely almost all of them. At least 90% of them were from one person. And the temper tantrums and the yelling and screaming and I have to work type shit and like, you know, it's like don't tell me what to do, it's your job. Like the discipline is so fucking low. And it's like holy crap. And no one wants to critique it. It's like, oh, it's okay. They're just no, it's not okay. They're not children. No one's babysitting. If they can't perform at least the bulk of the job, you shouldn't be here. You're just emoting. You want free money. You do the little bits of stuff. And like you sit there like, come on, if you're not like, here's what it is. If you're not doing your main job, there's always something to do. That's what everybody always tells me. There's always something to do. Cleaning, moving stuff around that, doing little bits here and there. But when you get to the point when you're doing bulk of that fucking work almost on the daily, give or take, of course it's a choice. I mean, like me personally, I'm getting catered to doing more and more work. Like I always do dishes and that. I'm on the line a lot too. You know, I do the main part of the job, so to speak. And I have to go over there, and every once in a while, when we have our 10-minute break or whatever it is in between our customers and that, I go over there and I do dishes. The other people don't. I see it multiple times in that. And what I'm trying to say is, you're wasting time because you want to do personal shit. You want to sit there on your fucking phone and that, and be like, TikTokville, I gotta smoke a cigarette, or whatever the fuck that is. You're wasting precious time to where you could be doing what? Doing your actual job. Like, cigarettes are terrible for you, weed's terrible for you, that's why you can't perform like you should. And I need to take a gigantic fucking shit. That was a lovely shit. Best shit I had in a long time. I didn't fucking eat much yesterday. Matt ate food, but like I took a protein shake before I went to bed. The only things I learned a lot about eating and dieting and that, and like you don't need to eat that much. Like calories are very, very easy to come by nowadays, and that's why I see how people have such like why they're so fat and that, because they like to constantly fucking eat. And like you're supposed to eat for energy, not just because it tastes good or whatever it is. Like, and that's the main necessary thing I've noticed about a lot of people, and that, including myself when I was younger, and that like, well, that sock is not gonna fit me. God, I hate having socks. They're fucking made in China. They never had the right sizes. Yeah, you get fucking larges and they give you like smalls. Oh, you American people are too big. No, you're just a bunch of short ass motherfuckers in that. Your women are fucking hot though, for the most part. Especially Japanese women. Most Japanese girls are very attractive. They always got really nice tits too. Go for the Asian girl, yeah. They always got tight pussies in that. Because most girls in America are all loose because they're all fucking whores. Who just texted me? Well, never mind, no one texted me. What is that? Oh man, I'm just so fucking out of it today. Ate all of shit, I probably ate like over $1,000 now. That's probably the reason why I'm a little out of it. Gotta do some stretches. Ugh. Oh man. Oh, that's all better. Whew. Too much caffeine all up front. I think that's what it is. Oh man. Get some water. Yeah, I'm still gonna talk a little bit more. Let's go get some shit. Oh man. Oh, this garage is falling apart. There's my old ass mattress. Shit's thin as fuck. It feels so soft when I grab it, but I know it's not as soft as the one I have. Like, it's not bad, but the one I have now is like really, really soft. I think a lot of that has to do with my hamstrings. That's why I try and do my deadlifts and shit. Try to get my deadlifts up there. I don't know where shit's at. Anyway, I will be right back. Gotta get some shit done. Yeah, I'll probably be about 20-30 minutes. Be right back. Okay. I am back. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to pick up some shit.
Taking
from that.
this?
My dad's doing some housework and that, so I help him out and stuff. But yeah, anyway, going back to the work thing and that, we had this one new lady. I'm gonna throw out how I think about it. I don't really know 100%, but my god, she's so flirtatious. Like, I can just tell that this woman wants something. She wants dick. It's very obviously. Man, I don't know if she's married or whatever it is. I only know very little bit about her and that, because I don't like getting the personal stuff and that.
Bad enough to feel the effects all the way.
People bring up their personal stuff a lot, like they
You
think
can
it
see
means
what a
something to another
beautiful
person.
town
Like,
Guju
yeah,
must
cool.
have been. I heard the mines were rife.
It's
with
cool to
gems
learn,
and
yeah,
ore
it's cool. It's
before
cool to
they
know
were close
about
to.
certain things and that, but like,
It's a shame we couldn't see the village in its heyday.
I can't say I really care. You know, it's cool. It's cool to know that you're,
It's so dusty, I can hardly breathe.
There are definitely monsters in
fucking
here
watches
too.
on fire.
Watch out.
Yeah, it's cool to know that.
Let's
Everyone talks about it. Everybody in the place. It's kind of funny though. But yeah, she's even slightly flirtatious and shit.
Let's teach them a lesson. Where are the real monsters at? Yes.
And like, she trying.
The gnome shovel causes a reaction in minor monsters.
It looks monstrous, but it's not attacking. Maybe this golem is here to assist us.
I think about
Shall
going
we
to the gym
test
today, but I
that
think I'm just gonna
theory?
take today off. I need to take a couple days off or rejuvenate. I can play around the giant. You show a giant going to be. Beware the drones. Jump. It will also crumble if it enters your battle, so make sure you stay clear. Okay. It destroys walls. Attack.
Oh, this golem is impressive.
I bet it can do something about the rock mechanisms. It seems strong enough to me.
Okay. That's cool.
It opened. Now we can move forward.
The gateway is indeed inviting. Shall we proceed?
There's something strange about this butterfly. Let's teach them.
That's the last. Don't let victory go to your head.
Everyone's so powerful. Yeah.
Got some syrup. Grizzly! Please work.
Really go there.
My clothes are gonna make a dust cloud once I brush them off.
I too fear for the condition of my fur after this foray.
It's a rather evil cloth.
Truthfully,
That made
I am
me so powerful. I
disappointed.
love her damage. this girl is fucking hilarious. I can just tell that she's looking for fucking someone to fucking be with and that. I don't know if she's divorced or whatever it is, but she's like, she's throwing out that single tide. But I think everybody else is actually super flirtatious towards me. I find it kind of funny, like, it'll be so talking to that, and she'll get, like, really, like...
Thanks for the pick-me.
You're saying all that, I get it. Come here, motherfucker. But yeah, this lady's definitely been through the ropes. All that I know is that she has a lot of kids. If a woman has a lot of kids, she's been banged a lot. She's been banged a lot, which means she has high
Something
experience.
might have activated. We should endeavor
She has
to
huge
return to
amount of
the
experience. That just means that she knows what she wants, and when she wants to get it, she'll do whatever it takes to get it. That's all I can say. If she sees something she likes, then she's gonna flirt with that and try to do whatever she can to get that fucking dick. To get that man to give it to her. But, you know, obviously I'm not saying that to be ignorant in that, but like, it's literally the concepts of what I see women that are older than that.
This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
With experience, they chase. They say they don't chase. No, you chasing.
Come forth.
You chasing. You chasing, baby girl. You chasing. And when you hungry, you chase. It don't matter. That's how hunger goes.
This should be the last of it.
You know, if you're used to getting pleasure in that, you're gonna always want to get pleasure. That's why I like when girls just look at guys just for dicks. Look, oh, you got cock and balls, that's all I want. Oh, yes, that's like literally defeats the fucking purpose. That defeats the purpose of being a someone. Why I get laid? Oh my god. That never happened before, you know. Knock everything down. I'm a break and shit. Break you. Stop. It's pretty nice though. I do like a little bit of affection I can get from some people. That happens so much. Oh, fuck these sneezes. Jeez. Okay.
Let me see. Is this?
Let us finish this fast. We triumph together.
Taking this?
I don't know. I find kind of funny though. Because like, some women are very comfortable. They'll be upfront, be like, yeah, it's like, I think you're attractive. I want your fucking cock in my ass type shit. I'm like, you be a little bit too upfront there, baby girl. You gotta have a little wiggle room to play, you know. Having a little wiggle room to play is nice. Don't think you can just throw that shit out there right away. You gotta play yourself into it. Because they know what they want. And not every fucking girl's gonna like be that confident. They're gonna play games
That's
and
the
tease and
second
shit
one,
and do
right?
fucking the
Let's go
dumb
back
kid
and
shit.
check.
Honestly, this place feels more like
And that's what a lot of guys tend to like. We like a little bit of teasing and shit. Yeah, I do, but as you get older now, I'm just like, I don't want as much. To be a little bit upfront in that, you know. Kind of nice. A little bit. Bitch. I punch her real hard.
Well, we've tried what we can. Now what?
We can go in, I guess.
Something tells me this was a bad idea.
Sounds like a bad idea. Oh my god. But yeah. She's funny though, like she fucks with me and that. And like, I was like, I know you're doing that.
Dear.
And then she
Has
tells me how
anyone been
old she
hurt?
is now. I'm like, oh, that's
Just
the
my
reason
pride.
why. I'm like, dang, are you? She's like, I'm like 51. I'm like, yeah.
The Earth spirits disappeared into the tower.
Now you definitely want that dick.
Plans
You,
might
you're
have
probably
made the
divorced.
structure for
You
the
probably had
spirits
divorce money.
originally. Do
And
you
your kids
figure
are
there's
fucking all
something else
old,
in
besides
there?
maybe like the youngest
Yeah,
one, that, but they're all old, so you don't give a fuck.
Goodness. The spirits have gone into the tower.
I
want
got
us to
you.
go after
No.
Maybe
You just
why
wanna have
did
a
they
good
need
time.
to make everything so complicated.
You want some dude to
inside
bend
this
you
mine?
over and
The
give you
island
what
economy
for.
is based on
Break that
mining.
fucking back.
Maybe
I
they
don't
can
get
protect
it.
over the
I
resources.
can't.
That makes sense.
It's hot,
My
but
dad
it's like,
never liked
eh.
people messing around in his workspace either. This should make for a nice warm-up. Come at me! Keep the I guess this means I've improved.
That thing's way too damn powerful. I guess I gotta fix some shit now. But yeah, it's just funny though. Other people notice it, but the girls try to have like this competition bullshit. That's the one thing I've noticed, and that
Little cactus?
like women are very interested in you as a man. That they normally don't come up front unless they're confident. That's why hoes I got their virginity taken away, and they're all super confident. That's why they can be able to chase guys and be like, hey, I want you. And yes, it happens. How my ex was. She was a little shy up front and that, and then once she got a little bit used to being that, man, it was like go time, like, you're gonna like what you see type shit. I'm like, oh yeah, that's just bad, ain't gonna lie. I don't mean you're gonna get a dick. I wish it was like that, but unfortunately it's not. But at my age, I want a girlfriend, but their chance of me getting married is going to be very, very low.
This is kind of exciting, isn't it? This...
But I mean, my ex, like, yeah, my ex was saying that she wants to get married and shit again. I'm like, why? Like, are you serious? Like, I'm like, that's something that's probably not gonna fucking happen. I don't believe in marriage, especially at that old of an age. Like, you want to say, oh, if you love someone, you'll be with them. Then, like, I guess I'd be able to go in there. So it sounds like you just want to repeat the same shit over and over again. Get married, get divorced, get married, get divorced. I'm gonna take half your money now, so I could be, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm not saying every woman's like that, but my God, you can notice when they are. When they're in a hurry to get married and that, and they know that you have some type of money in that, they said I have stocks in that, they immediately like, marry me! And then like, I'll marry you for like 5 or 6 years, maybe 10 years, maybe get in my 40s and that, and then when your stocks get really high in that, I'm gonna fucking just divorce your ass and take half that shit. So if you have $200,000, I'll take half. Yoink, and then I'm like, okay. That ain't gonna happen anymore because that's my stuff, and now the idea is the laws are changing that you just get what you get. I don't think anyone should get alimony. Alimony's fucking stupid. I say like this, if a woman wants to divorce a man, which it happens a lot more than what we think, then that's her own stupidity. If she doesn't get nothing out of him, then yeah, they will play well. They can be like really bad now. Like, you ever see how bad women are? Give me a fucking break.
Grow stronger every time.
I see how bad women are. And my God, it's ridiculous. For example, you know, like talk about Max and I, like, is up front literally just a whole bunch of selfishness. Like, there was no cause love at all. It was constant, you know, what about me? What about me? My life sucks and you're supposed to make it better than that. And well, you ain't doing enough to make my life better. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play around with your dick and shit. They do 1 out of the 3 things that all men like.
Let's just get this over with. Don't let victory go to your
Yes,
head.
emptying our balls is one thing. Peacefulness and food is another thing. And peacefulness is so hard to come by. And that's one of the things that's so hard to find with today's society, that like it's peacefulness. It's always an argument, it's always gigantic emotions being flared out and shit. You're always sitting there gotta deal with the fucking nagging, and like it's a constant childish act. I said, if you could just be peaceful and just have fun, just have a good life with someone, actually fucking love the person, you'd be surprised how much better it gets.
This might be useful.
It's not about using each other. Intentionally, that's what people like to think that we have to do as human beings, is use each other 24/7.
They weren't so tough.
And that's what people do. There's no love anymore. It's just usually, well, if I give you sex, you got to pay for shit. Oh my God, for real? Is this how life is? Yes. If you bend me over and butt plug me, you got to buy me a bunch of shit.
You are always
Keep them coming.
Being serious women. It's always liberal women. I've noticed that. Like, you want to like separate the mindsets. Like, conservative-based religious women don't do that at all. But liberal women, they spread their legs faster than fucking God can call in life. And that's not a figurative speech, because that's literally what happened. It's like, holy crap. It's like, I said your name, you're all like hot and bothered over that shit, and you're like, well, now you gotta bang me. What? I say this, like my ex tried to do everything right the first time. She was cooking me food and that, she was really nice to me and that, so I bought her stuff. We bought her stuff and that, you know, she's very nice, it just got really fucking weird out of nowhere. And, like, she wanted control over my life. She wanted me to do everything about her because she cooked me a fucking meal.
You're mine! Take this!
What? You cooked me a fucking meal, baby. Like, you think that you deserve my whole entire life because you cooked me some food? What? Like, if it's that easy, then shit. If I spend money on you, then you should take it in the ass. Bend over, lube up that booty hole, and fucking get fucked. You can do that. You don't want I don't want it.
A soul guard's resolve never sways.
It's just so much selfishness. Like, I listen to these women, like, at my job and that, they constantly, like, talk about the men also. It's because you don't have a fucking man. That's why you bitch and moan about it. You haven't figured out yet what it is to keep a man, besides spread your legs. And that doesn't keep men. The personality keeps men. Your personality sucks. I don't give a fuck how hot you are or how much fucking you give guys sex. It's not gonna make them stay with you.
This shouldn't take long. One more.
The funny thing is that's what a lot of like nowadays women do not understand.
You are always not worth our while.
And they don't get it. And like I see it all the time. Like it's just like, ooh, what's going on? It's like, where's all the conservative women at? Where's all the good fucking women at? How about that? Where's all the good women at? Where's all the good conservative women? They're not fucking sluts and whores. Like they like, you know, they like ran with their career and that, but they didn't want to get married and that. Like there's some women, you know, I don't get married. Where's all the fucking good women that they're not fucking pieces of shit all the time? Like they're not constantly fucking up men's ass and complaining about how they don't get treated right. Where's all the fucking good women at? That's the hard thing to find. I would say most of them are married with kids already. But damn. That sucks. I got the leftover awards.
Got some syrup.
People never imagine women being like men would totally destroy the whole woman personality. Because these women literally think, you know, if they have experience too like men, they're like men. You're not a fucking man. Doesn't matter how much you act like one, you are not a fucking man. Stop thinking that you are. You make no sense at all.
Getting the hang of this.
And I'm being serious. It doesn't matter how much you think that you are, you're not. So why do we keep on doing this fucking back and forth bullshit? It's so fucking stupid. Like, it's not working for you. It's taking you 10, 20 years to realize this shit. Younger women, like, if they have single moms, most of their mothers have been with multiple dudes. They get divorced, they start sleeping around that because pussy's fucking easy for divorcees. Yeah, pussy's super easy for single moms. All they want is pussy. All they want is dick. They want attention, so they spread their fucking legs to get it. They say, oh no, that's not, they're taking care of their kids now. Yeah, that's why they have Uncle Steve, Bob, you know, Tyrone, Mr. Break Your Throat, you know, like I have all these different kinds of fucking dudes and shit come in. And I seen it when I was younger than that. Like, there was a single mom that lived across the street from us. She had a daughter, and her daughter was pretty hot and that, you know, she had some nice boobs and shit. And she would always, she was laid down with tattoos, you know, and she constantly be fucking drunk and fucking dudes. This is back in the 90s. I know, crazy, huh? It was back then, too. But you have to say, what's the difference between then and now? Well, there's more of it. Feminism kicked in, they start bitching about equal rights and that, and then they all start being like men. Well, fuck, if you're being like a man, then who's gonna be the woman? Who's gonna be feminine? The men start becoming feminine because they want fucking pussy, and that doesn't fucking work because it doesn't work like that. And it doesn't work like that.
Motivate us.
It never does. And that's the thing that pisses people off. Feminist women, the masculine, want masculine fucking men. But the funny thing is, they cater to fucking feminist men because they're feminist men. They don't want to fuck them, they cater to them. And that's what makes it really funny. You want to talk about and cater to these fucking Fruit Loop men because they're emotional and that, or they're transgender or something like that, but you still want to fuck masculine men. You are confused as fuck. I'm being serious. I get so confused.
This should make for a nice one.
Easy.
That's the rest.
For your assistance.
Got it.
That's what I hear about on
This means
TikTok.
I've improved.
They go after Chad. They go after the rich, masculine man. But they like the attention from the simps, from the feminine men out there. Like, what happened is the dorky guys and that. They never really got even in the sex. They worry about technology and playing games and shit. What happened to those guys? I feel like there ain't a lot of people out there like that anymore. I mean, the dorky ass motherfuckers. They're not simps and shit. They're up in there like, oh my god. Be a dork. Fuck yeah, be a dork all damn day long.
If they insist on instigating a battle, then one rival remains. Got it. A rather lethal loss. Let us finish this. Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Don't let victory go to your head.
That's what I'm saying. When I happened to all the dorky ass dudes and that, they're just like, man, I don't want to be part of this fucking society bullshit.
Let's keep moving.
And I'm like, I don't blame you. Be a dork forever, man. Just make a shit ton of money and that, you'll end up getting a girl because they'll end up fucking sitting there and be like, oh my god, there's no men out there. You get these dorky ass dudes that they're worth like millions of fucking dollars. They're like, I'll take you on. It's like, you look like a dork. You flash your fucking like wallet. Like, oh my god, you have all that money? Like, oh my god, I don't have to work anymore.
Plan our next move.
All I have to do is suck your dirty ass dick every now and again. Not to say you can't find love when you get older than that. All I have to say is it doesn't sound fucking sometimes when you're older than that. It really dissipates. And it does. It doesn't stay with you. When you get older and that, your love kind of like diminishes. Especially the more relationships you get into and that, like you just don't fall in love as much.
This should make for a nice warm-up. Unseen class. Appreciate it. One more.
Grow stronger with every battle.
What? Can't jump off that? Really? I thought I could jump off that. Oh, I guess not. Okay. But yeah, it's just the things that I see, and I think a lot of other men see the same thing too. Like they're just looking at all this stuff and they're like, dude, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know, it's work and make money. Be happy with the life that you have, just, you know, go that route. Gosh, she fucks off for that shit.
Got your back.
But yeah, that's just one of the things, like, got the percent over the edge. Honestly, I think that's what it is. Like, we just... People are losing sight of life because they're not understanding. And, like, I see older people, like the woman I was talking about, and that, like... I could just tell that she's just looking for someone to be with. Okay, so I have to punch it that way. And, like... I'm gonna hear her story in that one of these days. She's gonna talk about it, and she's gonna be like, "Well, I divorced my man, that, and da da da." So you divorced your man, that, because you wanted money. Like, oh, why? Well, how the fuck? I asked myself that, like, how in the fuck? Okay, I have to go down. Okay, I gotta go down. I gotta go down again. Okay, I have to go to the other side, I guess. I guess so. No. That's funny.
syrup. Yes. Got some syrup.
Oh, a lot of these zombies would think that victimize themselves and that be like, oh, poor me, that men are gonna flock to their aid, and basically these women just use men's gentleness as something to abuse. Like, it's the same thing it's the same thing that's happening every single time I get a job. Okay, so once we go down there, but like, I go down there, there's nothing there. Search the goal inside the mines. Maybe I have to punch this damn thing. Nothing there. There it goes. Okay.
All right, that's one done. On to the next.
I guess I could do this one now.
Unseen flash.
Easy.
Hit hard. Okay.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah! They were nothing but hot air.
Okay.
Got some syrup.
But yeah, we're gonna see what happens to that. I can't say she's that bad like a woman. I can tell that she's old and that. She's got fucking like grayish white hair and that. I'm like, you're not even that fucking old. Like she don't look old. Like her face and like her body and that, how she looks. And she looks like she's done a lot of like yoga and Pilates and shit. Like she's maintained herself. And like, it's pretty fucking obvious that
There are more places we can go
she
now.
maintained herself
Let's
very
try them
well in
out.
that. But
I
I'm just
still
like
can't
looking at it
believe
like,
the time people made all this.
These have to be historical sites of great
okay,
import.
well,
If only a guy and associate were available to ask about them.
There's something strange about this butterfly.
You are all reduced out.
got that fire.
A soul guard's resolve never sways.
But this is like a little thing they see in that. She really trying to throw down. I punch you this way. I punch it real hard. Real hard. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that.
One more location left. Do not lose sight of our goal.
I am very curious what's gonna happen though.
Please work. Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Oh. One. Okay. But I have to say, for her age, that she's rather fucking hot. That's why I have a little bit of an interest. Okay, I got this one. I think I got all 4 of them. Oh, this is the first one.
Come forth!
If I compare her to my ex, other than that she's fucking like quite a bit years older than me, I don't think she smokes weed or does any cigarettes and shit, which is going to be more promising than... I think that she'll be more... less angry and more like, yeah, I'm gonna have you just blast my ass in type shit. That's all I can think of. Because like it doesn't, it comes down.
Center of this thing?
Anyone that smokes weed has a shit ton of tattoos. It's a fucking no-go.
There's a way down. That's all the invitation I need.
If that's like that, then I'm just like, yeah, there's no fucking way I can be with you.
The spiritual power here feels strange. Stagnated.
I don't like the sound of that. Let me check on my stock of
It's
items
just too
here.
much. Boss time. Yay. I say that of niceness. It's just too much. I can never do it again. That's why all the girls that I like the women at my job, and that's like none of them I'm interested in like that. Can't. You got too much trauma, too much tattoos. You're not even pleasant to be around. You're always yelling and screaming and bitching and moaning.
I thought my
It's the most unattractive thing in the world for a woman to constantly
something
complain
here.
about really
Quite
silly
the
stuff.
overwhelmingly oppressive presence.
We didn't come this far underground to get scared off now.
Hey, Lily,
Show
prove how much of a
yourself.
child you are.
Here it comes.
And the funny thing is that people can fake it too. That's what makes me really sad.
That's not like any mole I've ever seen. Careful, everyone.
You're following around our
Take this.
God, she's fucking up with that shit. Holy crap! Dude, he's doing such a good job.
Take the tender before it takes a bite.
Now don't stop attacking. Gnome needs us. We have to finish this.
Good, bitch.
Not so tough now, are you? Got it. Not so tough now, are you? You're mine. Good eye. Take this.
Fuck you, bitch. She fucked him up with that fire, man. She trashed him with that fire attack. It was taking like chunks of life out of him.
I'm no expert, but that looks like a mineral deposit to me. Perhaps Gnome's power isn't as weak as we feared.
If the Earth still has life, then Gnome's gotta be around somewhere. Keep searching.
What are you talking about? I'm right here! Woo-wee! Jewel Eater done
Gnome, I would guess?
Now ain't that a sight for sore eyes? Alms, in my mind. What can I do you for?
We were looking for you. What are you doing hiding out in a monster's lair? Did you want to get eaten?
What do you mean, monster lair? This here mine is mine. Not my fault that Jewel Eater came and gobbled me up whole.
Hang on! You were inside that thing?
Glad we arrived when we did.
So am I. Jewel Eater was sucking the earth dry of all his leftover mana power. Now that it's gone, everything ought to balance out. And I got a bit of the old pep in my step again. What doesn't kill you, I guess. Wow! Nap time's over, though. Time for me to resurface before another monster gets hungry. If y'all follow.
Well, I'll be. You done dug up an elemental in the mines.
Jumping pumpkins! People still live in Guju. Must have been underground for too long. I figured y'all left once the village was destroyed.
Guju's seen better days, to be sure. But now that you're back, Gnome, maybe...
Sorry to say, but my powers just ain't what they used to be back in the day.
About that. We actually came to ask for your help, Gnome. The soil in Dede won't grow anything. If our jack seed won't sprout, we can't get up the cliffs and make our way to Elusia Isle. Is there anything you can do?
Aha! So that's why y'all went out of your way to find me. Well, I hate to disappoint my fans. Rise and shine, my little earth spirits. These servants of mana need your help. Lend them a hand now, you hear?
Does the ground seem warmer to you?
There! That ought to fix your plant problem.
Couldn't you have used this power to keep Guju from falling?
I'm plumb tapped out of mana at this point, and without an alm to replenish it, well... Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. What turns to stone stays stone, I'm afraid.
Then, there's nothing we can do for Liza?
Guju is gone. About time y'all quit worrying about the past and start focusing on the lands that still have a chance, if you ask me. It's time for you to go back to the Dede Cliffs. It's a long way yet before you reach the Mana Tree.
A poignant reminder of our remaining responsibilities.
Cheer up! Y'all are a beacon of hope to people like us. Word of the new Alm of the Moon managed to reach all the way out here.
Huh? How did you hear about Etern?
Merchants travel here and there, bringing wares and stories alike. All I know is that for 16 years, there's been no alm from Etern. But if the parish can come back after so long, why not Guju? There may even be hope for dear Liza yet.
Please, take care of Liza for me.
You worry about yourselves. We can take care of our own.
Give the goddess a holler for me!
Time to head back to Dede. The jack seed should sprout now. Let's go back to the... Dede Cliffs.
Wait. No signs of Vuskov nearby.
Oh, try out the fairy flute. You should be able to hear it.
Oh man, I feel so lazy there.
We made it, safe and sound.
Might I suggest we meet with Molame at the garrison as soon as possible?
Grizzly!
Glad to be back. It feels like we were gone for ages.
This time, we'll make it to the top of the cliffs for sure.
I
We
can't
better.
fucking double jump
I didn't
anymore.
spend all that time over in Guju for nothing, you know.
What happened to my double jump? The fuck?
I don't feel any power from the earth spirits yet.
When the ceremony commences, we shall see a difference, I am sure.
You have a point. Might as well wait for the ritual.
Yeah. The double jump went away. I don't like that.
Do you think it'll go any better with the seed this time?
With Gnome's blessing, I think the soil will have enough power. It'll work, now that we have him on our side.
I am prepared to climb if this fails.
You do reap what you sow, as they say. You heard the Queen. Be prepared for any outcome.
Please work.
You're back. I can feel a change in the energy of the soil. We should attempt the watering ceremony one more time.
Spirits of Earth, we beseech you. Bring life forth from this barren soil. Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
Oh my! Did you see? Get a load of that!
Hey!
Val?
Hina, I'll take care of your core stone. I swear.
Not many people venture this far.
There may not be many methods of restocking our packs. Confirm your stores before we climb.
Aw,
Alms, Soulguard. Milos Woods lies just beyond the cliffs. It is a vast and treacherous jungle. Within the forest, you will find Verdius Burrow, hidden home of the Sproutlings. It is one of them who will become the Alm of Wood. Once the Alm joins your party, you will be that much closer to the Mana Tree. You are well on your way to ensuring the survival of our world. Safe travels on the road to Elusia.
this feels wonderful.
A tiring trek it has been, but we have come far.
It's all thanks to the spirits. Ever since Guju, I've been thinking about how we take their powers for granted in our everyday lives.
True. But with the alms sacrifice, we can ensure that mana flows to the spirits of earth, fire, wind, water, the moon, and all the rest.
Wow! Get a look at those trees!
Verdius should be in view once we reach beyond this road. The Alm may have already been appointed.
We'll have to see if we come across Orin or the Alm of Wood first, I suppose.
Brace yourselves, everybody.
Damn, I'm really fucking tired today.
Whoa! What kind of trees are these? I've never seen anything like them.
The plant life on top of the cliffs doesn't seem to suffer from the same issues as the ones below.
I suppose all of Elusia Isle is isolated from the lands we know. In fact, I wonder how the mana tree first came to flourish here.
We're hot on Orin's trail now.
Leave it to us. We won't let Orin keep Hina's core stone.
Are the plants this weird because we're near the mountain?
Don't get lost, okay?
Huh. What happened to that big flower?
Might it feed on the mana power of monsters, perhaps?
A balanced ecosystem between monster and plant. These woods are very interesting.
Let me see. Nice! Yes! Taking this. This should make for a nice warm. Take this!
It was hardly worth the energy.
Damn, I'm getting fucking exhausted.
My father told me once that there's an herb that only grows in these woods. It's a highly sought after steel bone seasoning.
He knows a lot of things about the lost things. Now jump your defenses until the very end.
Got it!
Oh man,
the flower's gone.
Fuck. I guess I need to recover again.
I suppose it really
and
was
go
feeding
back
off
to
the nearby
bed.
monsters.
There might be more. Let's look around.
Got some syrup. Taking this.
That was some jackstock. It just kept growing and growing.
Did you really need to jump on my back, though?
Touchy. I wanted a better view when you happened to be next to me, so...
I've been demoted to
Come at me!
Jump your defenses until the very end.
Got it!
The enemies and their corresponding flora have been conquered.
Which came first, the flower or the monster?
Let's rest up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off from that. I'm tired. My body's telling me to sleep. I'm fucking sleeping. That's how it works. I mean, I have worked out. I don't think it worked out yesterday, but yeah, I'm tired. You guys have a good one.